Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Sunday Live activation. How is everybody doing today? Welcome everyone who is here live, and for those who are watching the replay later on. So today I'm super excited for a fairy activation. We're going to be talking about the fairies, the elementals, and we'll also be working with Gaia. I had some pretty interesting experiences over the past couple days working with them, and they wanted to do this activation with you guys. And I'll also go into some tips for how you can connect with the fairies and the elemental kingdom. So how is everybody doing today? Let me check the live chat. Hello, everyone. We've got Mary, we've got Zach, Chaz, Victor, Karen, Shannon. Hello, Barry. Hello, Lisa, Tara. Excuse me. Oh, and also, so Mount Shasta, the retreat is fully booked. No more slots open on that unless, I'll let you guys know if something happens, but that's fully booked. But there is a Mount Shasta conference that I will be speaking at. Let me check the dates for that. July 18th through 21st. So if you would like to come to the Mount Shasta conference and soak in the amazing, fantastic energies of Mount Shasta, the veil is very, very thin there. And the fairies are actually, there's many fairies there. So there's so many different spiritual beings in Mount Shasta. I was completely bombarded and amazed whenever I went there last summer. But the website for that is thepromiserevealed.net if you'd like to look into getting a conference ticket, and that will be in the video description. Thepromiserevealed.net, July 18th through 21st. And you should be able to receive a discount if you put my name in whenever you're purchasing a ticket. Okay. Yes, the retreat booked out. There was only 11 slots. I wanted to make it a small, intimate, but I'm hoping to do many more retreats in these sacred sites. So I'm super excited about that. And thank you, everybody who has sent super stickers in already. Tony, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so fairies. Let's talk about the fairies. Oh, man. So who else has always felt drawn to the fairies? Whenever I was younger, I absolutely loved the fairies. I remember having a fairy book that I had. I don't know how old I was. I was in maybe like kindergarten, first, second, or third grade or something like that. I had a fairy book, and it just seemed so like fantastical. I remember leaving like gifts out for the fairies and getting really bummed whenever I didn't like physically see them, or they wouldn't like physically take the gifts, because I just felt so strongly that they were real. I just always loved them. I used to draw them all the time. I could probably dig up some old drawings that I have of the fairies. And then once my spiritual awakening started, whenever, the UFOs started showing up and all this crazy stuff is happening, I began seeing other interdimensional type beings, even like angels, Sasquatch, and fairies. I started seeing fairies. And so I have a pretty strong like psychic connection with the fairies. And I've found out that I've also lived lifetimes as a fairy. And whenever I do Star Origins readings and Akashic readings for people, I discover sometimes that they have strong connections with the fairies. So if you really feel drawn to fairies, you probably either have fairy guides, or you've most likely had incarnations as a fairy. And some people actually see fairies manifest in the veil's getting more and more thin. And I'll share in a second an experience I had last night, which was pretty trippy. But so these are other dimensional beings. They reside in other dimensions, but sometimes they can kind of like peek through, or in an area where the veil is very thin, or if you have developed your clairs, your clairsentience, your clairaudience, things like that, you can pick up on these beings, on these fairies, without them having to like manifest more physically. Some people have even caught footage of these beings, which is pretty fantastic. Margie K, I had her on my podcast. She's very, very gifted. she went to investigate a location. It was in somebody's backyard where there was this huge portal where there were tons of fairies, and they actually caught them on video. They just looked like little kind of like balls of light, like shooting past, and this was in somebody's backyard. So they can be in very like nature-like areas, sacred sites like Mount Shasta, but they can also even be in your backyard. Lots of portals. Veil is thin in Ireland, I hear. Yeah, so the fairies are really well known for being in Ireland. I want to tell you guys about my friend Shannon. She might be on here live, but a good friend from high school, and she is very, very, very connected to the fairies, and she's very, very good at gardening. And not last summer, but the summer before last, she would like invoke the fairies by planting, literally making like her whole yard was like a big fairy garden. She had all of like the little, fairy houses, all of these cute things, the little gnomes, all of these cute like magical things. And then she would also plant certain plants that the fairies enjoyed. I think foxglove is one of them. If anybody knows what type of plants the fairies really like, feel free to drop it in the comments. And there was one night where she went out to check on her garden or something, and it was like late at night. And she saw, like, physically manifested this little being floating. I think she said it glowed. I'm not quite sure, but it had kind of like a long, almost like tail-like thing. It wasn't like a humanoid fairy, I don't think. It was kind of like a little fairy-like creature that was really interesting. And she like screamed and ran because it caught her off guard. But something literally like manifested in the physical in her backyard in St. Louis, Missouri, in the middle of the country, which is pretty crazy. And also, she's very, very Irish, and she had mushroom circles in her, which are common in Ireland. She literally, and they're known as fairy portals. She literally had those in her backyard. They just showed up in her backyard. So yeah, the fairies basically took over her yard. Kind of funny. Hi, guys. We have loads here in Wales all around us. Love the fairies. Yeah. Hi, Andromedan. Hello, everybody here live. The lilies. Oh yeah, you've got an amazing view, Hopewell Farms, from your place in Tennessee. You can leave things for them in your garden. Yeah, that's one way that you can connect with them and invoke with them, is kind of giving them a gift. You can give them like honey or the plants that they like, things like that. Okay, so let me see. Where do I want to go with this next? Okay, so many of us have been fairies before. We have fairy guides. Yeah, just kind of like sitting with nature to help you connect with the fairies. You don't have to, be in a specific location to connect with them. You can connect with them like psychically, just becoming aware that they are around and that they exist. And then tuning in and connecting to the elemental kingdom is very helpful. You can also leave offerings for them and connect with them that way, and then begin to develop a relationship with them and setting your intention and just like focusing on that. And then as you do that, you develop a relationship with them. And now I want to share some experiences that I had last night and today with the fairies. And also, I do have another fairy activation. I'll pin that in the comments. We specifically focused on the heart chakra. I had an experience a while back where a fairy guide of mine, it was so cute. I was like laying down meditating. I wasn't expecting to connect with this fairy guide, but then she came up and I literally felt a pressure, physical sensations in my chest, in my heart area. And I was like, whoa, what is this being doing? And I could see, I'm pretty clairvoyant, so I could see visions, kind of seeing into their dimension. And I heard this very cute little voice. I put a crystal in there, talking about my heart. She put a crystal in my heart. It was like an etheric, other dimensional crystal. to help, I guess, with the energy of my heart chakra, which was incredible. So if you want to do that activation, I'll pin that in the comments below. Yeah, I think it's time. They were coming up a lot the past few days. So the elementals, Gaia, the fairies, the veil is thinning. And okay, so thank you guys. I remember that story. That is so cool. Yeah, she said, I put a crystal in there. I don't always hear voices, but I heard just kind of like this little cute voice. I put a crystal in there. It was so sweet. I remember that activation. It is awesome. Yeah, great, fantastic activation. Today we're going to be working on something a little bit different. Okay, so I'll share my experiences from last night and today. So last night I sat down to do some oracle cards with and just kind of like tune in and kind of commune with spirit and do some personal development, self-reflection. And while I was doing that, I started seeing fairies in my apartment. So there's a big portal in my apartment, which is part of why these activations can be very, very potent. Plus the portal in my throat chakra. But I started seeing almost like glittery lights flying past in my apartment, which was pretty wild. So there was like a bunch of fairies in my apartment, and they showed me a vision of the fairies building, helping to upgrade our reality, like literally like the building blocks of this reality. They were showing me the fairies helping to put in new upgraded building blocks, like higher frequency building blocks to upgrade this reality. And I'd never really thought of it this way before, but the elementals, the nature spirits, so these are nature spirits, everything like the trees, the grass, everything. There's like gnomes and other like many different types of nature spirits, and Gaia herself. But literally these nature spirits are the foundation of our physical reality. They are the building blocks. They are the creators of our physical body. And, we're made of the elements of these materials, but in a deeper level, these are like nature spirits. And they literally create the building blocks for this reality, which I thought was pretty interesting. I never really thought of it like that before. So that's what the fairies were showing me, these building blocks, and helping to upgrade this reality. And during the activation, we'll be helping to kind of bridge the higher realms with Earth. And then today, so that was my experience last night. And then today in the bath, I had an experience with the fairies where they appeared and I saw them upgrading like my physical body. They were working on my spine specifically, and I saw these different fairies like working, kind of like tweaking things etherically in my spine and in my brain. And by the end of it, I suddenly felt fairy wings appeared. I could like feel them and see them behind me coming out of my back. So I was embodying my fairy essence. A big part of what we're doing here is we are integrating our other versions of us into this reality. Our Starseed origins, our Pleiadian selves, our Sirian selves, our Arcturian selves, whatever you are, you're anchoring that frequency into this earth to help raise the vibration. So I was bringing in my fairy version and anchoring that and like becoming that and embodying that. It was pretty interesting. So that is the inspiration for today's activation, and that's what I'm going to help you guys do today. I have tons of lifetimes as an elemental on this planet as well as others. Beautiful. Yeah, sounds like very interesting experiences. It's the best here. I love it. Okay, guys. Yeah, please hit the like button if you are here right now. We've got 205 here live. Must be why you were drawn to move there, because of the portal. Yeah, I knew immediately whenever I saw this place. I was like, that's mine. And I whenever I got, I went to apply and like kind of view it, there was like 4 other people there at the same time who were going to be applying, and I got it. And in the activation room, I think I showed you guys this, but there was nothing else left in this place at all, except whenever I opened up the closet in the activation room, there was a Buddha, just this random Buddha up tucked away in the closet of this room. And I was like, okay, if that isn't a sign, I don't know what is. Okay, guys, so I guess we'll go ahead and start the activation unless anybody has any questions or comments, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Oh, yeah, and I've partnered with Hopewell Farms CBD also, which Hopewell Farms is here. They've got a lot of fairies on their property too. Eric sent me video footage of all of these fairies, like these looked like orbs of light going back and forth from their what do you call it, security footage cameras. So yeah, I think a retreat on your property would be fun. But anyways, so Hopewell Farms CBD, owned by a lovely Starseed couple that I met at the Journey to Truth conference. I started taking this about 1.5 years ago, and now I take it every single night. Very, very high quality CBD oil. It helps me kind of like balance myself out. It can help with pain. It can help with anxiety and sleep. I take it before bed to just kind of like relax me. So if you are interested in high quality CBD, they also do energy work on it. You can get 10% off with code Lily10, and there's a link for that in the video description. And of course, I also have third eye activation, DNA activations, deep chakra healing, and there was one other one, ancestral clearing and cord cutting workshops and sessions available in the video description if you would like to try any of those out. Beautiful. I remember when you were nervous about it. Nervous about what? Sounds about right, though. Okay, the Buddha. Hello. We have so many different families, so I have probably one of each. I just found out recently I'm also Arcturian, and I've been like integrating my Arcturian. So I'm Arcturian, Syrian, Lyran, Pleiadian, Andromedan. I also just found out that I'm from the Andromeda galaxy, as well as the Andromeda constellation. So, and Orion. And I'm an Orion starseed. We have so many, so get as many as you want. Okay. Hey, Briar. Okay, guys, are you ready to connect with the elemental kingdom? All right. Okay, guys, so I'll be using my crystal alchemy singing bowl. We'll go ahead and get started. You do not have to be an avid meditator to benefit from this. All you have to do is listen to the sound of my voice. And this will help you connect with your fairy guides, with your elemental lifetimes, with the elements, with Gaia. And we're going to be anchoring in higher frequencies. We're also going to be upgrading our, whatever the fairies would like and the elements would like to upgrade on you. For me specifically, they seem to be working on my spine this time around today in my brain. So whatever they would like to work on for you, it can be unique per individual. And we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. You know, for this, that's a good point, Victor. If you have any crystals, it'd be a good idea to go ahead and grab them. You can also light any sacred smoke if you would like, any incense. Selenite is great. I felt very drawn to grabbing rose quartz for this specific activation. And they're saying tourmaline too. Grab tourmaline. That's really good for grounding and connecting with the earth. Black tourmaline. Labradorite was another one I felt called to grab. rose quartz, quartz. I also have apophyllite. And then they just told me tourmaline as well. All right. Okay. So this is my Saint Germain Turquoise Sky Crystal Alchemy Singing Bowl. And just go ahead and get yourself in a comfortable position. Either sitting up straight, your back straight, or you may also lie down. We will be doing work on your energy body and even physical body. So go ahead and take a few deep breaths in. Begin by taking a few deep breaths in. And as you breathe in, go ahead and breathe light into your body. Breathing in light, exhaling any tension. Breathing in light, open body, open mind. And now we will create sacred space around each and every one of us. We will call in Archangel Michael, the warrior protector angel, Archangel of the South, coming in with his electric blue fire. Now calling in Archangel Raphael, the healer magician angel who brings emerald green fire into the room, over your body. And now we call in Archangel Gabriel, messenger, who brings in platinum fire into the room, clearing your energy. And now we call in Archangel Uriel, who brings in ruby red fire. We also ask the dragons to join us for this activation. See these archangels coming into the room, clearing the room, bringing light down the walls all around you, holding each side of your energetic field, north, east, south, and west. And now we call in Archangel Metatron of the above space, who brings down from the grand central sun, straight from source, through the portal of our sun, who brings down the golden Christ consciousness grid. Metatron brings this through the sky, through your upper chakras, the chakras above your head, bringing the golden Christ consciousness grid into your crown chakra. Focusing on top of your head for a moment, visualize, feel, or know your crown chakra beginning to open as it fills with light. See it expanding, connecting you to the higher realms. the golden Christ grid. Metatron brings this down through your third eye. Your third eye opens, filling with light, bringing this through your throat. Your throat chakra opens, filling with light, and then anchoring it within your heart. Thank you, Metatron. Now we call upon Archangel Sandalphon of the below space, who brings up the 5D crystalline grid of the earth, a platinum light, from deep within the earth, bringing this up to the earth's surface, this platinum light, this 5D crystalline grid, going through your earth star chakra, the chakras within your feet, up to your root chakra fills with light and opens, anchoring you. Up to your sacral chakra opens. Then your solar plexus fills with light and opens, and then Sandalphon anchors this light within your heart. You are now holding the golden Christ consciousness grid and the 5D crystalline grid of the earth, divinely protected and held in every direction. We now declare this space sacred. We now call in our guides, our star family, our ascension teams of the highest love and light, the elementals, the fairies, nature spirits. Now, take a moment to connect with the elemental kingdom. Connecting with the trees, nature spirits, the water, the rivers, the ocean. You may visualize yourself in a beautiful forest, a magical forest, surrounded by these nature spirits, glowing balls of light. There is a great, wise tree that would like to connect with you and help you to anchor deep into the earth, connecting deeply with Mother Gaia. See yourself sitting with this tree. Feel yourself connecting with this tree's roots, going deep within the earth. This tree is also a portal to the unseen realms, to the higher realms. Now we see more magical beings coming through, loving, benevolent, sweet beings coming through this portal, this tree, to assist in this activation, to help bridge the earth with the higher realms. Begin to focus on your root chakra for a moment near the base of your spine, as we are grounding and connecting deeply with Mother Gaia, receiving Gaia's healings and activations, connecting, harmonizing with the 5D and up earth. See your root. Feel your root chakra, a bright ruby red, beginning to grow, and feel this heartbeat beginning to pulse through your root chakra, harmonizing with the 5D earth, harmonizing with the elementals and nature spirits around you, harmonizing with the breath of Gaia, the heartbeat of Gaia. Deeply grounding and healing your root chakra, healing your being, your physical body, your energy bodies. Breathing life into your energy bodies, activating your rainbow body. There may also be members of the animal kingdom who gather around to be part of this activation. Totem animals. Anchoring light deep into Gaia. And now see light, you being the bridge, you being the channel from the higher realms through your crown, shooting down into the earth, and then shooting in every direction, going across the earth, activating sacred ley lines, energetic grid, pathways, all across the earth, anchoring this light deep within. Becoming one with Gaia, and also clearing, helping to clear and transmute. The fairies and elemental spirits asking their help with building, upgrading our reality. Creating a heaven on earth. Dismantling the false matrix, or the 3D matrix. You see the fairies and elemental spirits working on this. Unveiling a beautiful heaven on earth. Creating a paradise. And now if the fairies have any work that they would like to do on you, we ask that they do this now and thank them so much for their assistance. We are much appreciated. They may work on your body. The elemental spirits also, nature spirits. They may help rebuild anything etherically, multidimensionally, helping to create a better blueprint. Healthy mind, body, spirit. Helping you to access more of your inner wisdom and bring more of your true essence, your soul essence, bringing in your gifts, skills, abilities. If you have been an elemental spirit, a fairy spirit, helping to anchor this magic and mysticism within you, new manifestation, gifts and abilities, new powers. Upgrading your chakras. You see light pouring onto earth, pouring through you, channeling through you, anchoring deep within the earth, feeling deeply connected to the elementals, to the nature spirits, very deeply grounded into your being. Anchoring this magical energy here. And now, if the fairies or elementals or Gaia has anything that they would like to show or tell you, any messages, we ask that they do so now, holding this space, and to make any last adjustments as needed. Again, feeling the strength of the tree with very deep roots, feeling your heartbeat beating with Gaia, with the nature around you as one, feeling strong, bright, an anchor of light. Sending much gratitude and love for the healing, the upgrades to the elemental kingdom. Thanking them for joining us and helping us to create a stronger relationship with them. They send their love and they are excited. And whenever you are ready, we may begin coming back to the present moment, feeling lighter, feeling balanced, harmonized. Sending love and gratitude to the archangels, to our star family, our ascension teams, the fairies, elementals, dragons. as we continue to be an anchor of light, and thank them for assisting us in upgrading our reality, our bodies, our energy bodies. Coming back to the present moment and grounding this energy in, feeling perfectly balanced and harmonized. You may want to wiggle your fingers or toes, and then let me know how your experience was. Very, very beautiful. Wow. Incredible. 222. 222. Oh, that was fantastic. Okay, so let's see. And if you're here right now, please like this video and feel free to share this with anybody who would enjoy connecting with the elemental kingdom and doing this important work, helping to bridge the higher realms and create heaven on earth, as well as communing with Gaia, the fairies, fairy guides. A lot of sensations in my head, on and around the ears and neck. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks so much, and gratitude to all us here today who helped strengthen our meditation. 100. Yeah, very relaxing. I feel so grounded, like I was really feeling connected to the pulse. There was just this giant, old, beautiful tree, but it was also a portal, connecting with that. And like I felt myself becoming one with like the heartbeat of Gaia, which was pretty cool. Thank you, Charlotte. Powerful and beautiful. Put some black tourmaline on my chest and it was vibrating like crazy. Interesting. You know, I just got, this isn't tourmaline, but I just got a black obsidian and I am absolutely loving it so, so much. Obsidian, it just feels very, very like cosmic. Very cosmic. Black obsidian. But yeah, they specifically said tourmaline, so that's fantastic. Awesome. Hi, Pat. Wow, amazing. And yes, we were coming back into our bodies. My cat son, like, come and lay on my stomach. Nice, Shannon. Ah, beautiful and peaceful. Thank you, Mara. I really connected to the elemental kingdom. Yeah, I'm excited. Got a visual of a big tree outside my house and felt I used to connect with it more. Yeah, I feel free too. Yeah, the trees, whenever where did I go? This was in Arkansas. Whenever I went to Arkansas last for the spring equinox, I met a Sasquatch clan there, and they told me it's in the trees. It's in the trees, and I was like, "What's in the trees?" So that night, me and Katie, who's usually on the lives, we went to we like put our backs up against the tree and just began meditating. And the tree was essentially like a portal. Like the energy goes down the tree, and then goes down into the earth, but it can also be a portal. Somebody I know said that they physically saw a Sasquatch, and this is in Missouri, like run across a field and then jump into a tree and disappear. Like it's literally like a portal. Trees are portals. Pretty crazy. So yeah, if you feel like connecting with the tree, highly recommend. Oh, I was connecting with the unicorns also. Great idea. I love that, Terry. And again, please hit the like button. Mount Shasta conference, if you are interested in attending in July. there's more information on that at thepromiserevealed.net, which is in the video description. Also, the CBD, if you're interested in trying CBD, and then different workshops, psychic development workshops, DNA activation, connect with your star family, and deep chakra healing, all in the video description. Please leave a comment and let me know how your experience was. It really helps the channel, liking and commenting. There will not be a Starseed Chats this coming Wednesday. I do have Vivian coming up. She's an Arcturian Starseed. And then I also have Sarah Breskman Cosme, who is the author to A Hypnotist Journey to Atlantis. I have her coming up, but they can't, they don't have time until March. So those podcasts will be coming in March. Let me see what else. And next week, I'm thinking we may work with the Pleiadians. It's been a little while since I've done Pleiadians. And after that, I'm probably going to move for a while the activations to every other Sunday. And I'm going to be creating a Patreon where we meet on Zoom, monthly Q&A and group coaching, and monthly meditations where we meet on Zoom as a group, and it can be a little bit more intimate. We can talk back and forth, have kind of like a support system there. So I'll be making a Patreon soon, and I'm going to be starting on my book in March, working on my book. So we'll probably have to do every other Sunday for the live activations. So those are the updates. Yeah, I'm excited, but I will be here next Sunday, probably for Pleiadian activation. And I guess that's about it, you guys. Thank you guys so much. And thank you for the super stickers. I appreciate that, Jason. I start seeing more orbs. The tree starts to bloom. Yeah, keep an eye out for orbs. Keep an eye out for, seeing little sparklies out of the corner of your eyes. The veil is very thinning so much. I was amazed by the fairies that I was seeing in my apartment. It was pretty crazy. And if you can, yeah, go sit outside, hang out outside. Great time to do that. Okay, guys, thank you so much. How do I know which star family I'm from? Jamie, I have a Meet Your Star Family activation. That would be a good place to do a meditation. Ask and then see what comes up intuitively. Or I've got all of the common popular star origins activations. If you go under my live tab on my channel and just see what comes, calls out to you. Many people are Pleiadian. So if you feel drawn to the Pleiadians, bingo, that's it. You probably have more. But yeah. Okay, guys. I do star origins readings also if you want to email me. All right. I will see you guys next Sunday. Love you so much. Take care.